I did.
Okay. I just shouted you're welcome, and then I was like, I hope that was appropriate.
Okay, so we are back with some more pokerogue. We got pretty far last night. We are on floor 163 now. Hoping to clutch out the rest of this run. It's empty now. That's a weird feeling. I definitely get that. Let's stay in with you. I guess we can just low kicks out. I imagine first impression kills the Grumpig. Boop. Mouse is on the way, right? Okay. If you ever see the mouse on screen, please politely just let me know and I'll move it out of the way. I did know about that exploit also, Torch. I'm trying to avoid using it as much as I can, but if things look a little dire, I definitely will refresh. I'm pretty sure it's just as long as you do it before the end of the battle. Okay, let me...
Like I said, I was planning on going live like 10 minutes after I said, like, I announced it's very soon. And then my parents called me and they were like, hey.
Super potions are actually a pretty good value right now because they're currently healing 25%, since it's way more than 50.
I don't even need to ask the music, I know. I didn't say hi to anybody. Hi Talia, hi Kevin, hi Vex, hi Torch. Hi Steve.
Hi.
You little cutie. I think that's everybody that was here. It's so good, I don't understand. I was like, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're listening to.
We're gonna just play this one smarter, I guess. I guess Gengar probably just sweeps, right? I should be using Gengar more. Yeah, I keep forgetting I have a Gengar that like actually has moves now.
But I realized I don't know.
Yeah, I've noticed swapping members is extremely important because most of this run is with swapped members at this point. I think Regice was my starter, but everything else has been swapped out. And some things have been swapped out multiple times too. Especially since I have 5 EXP shares and a bunch of EXP ups. Everything in the party is getting the same amount of experience whether it's battling or not at this point. So, like Tinkaton for instance, I caught like 20 floors ago and it's almost completely caught up to the rest of the party. I guess I'll just protect and Gigaton Hammer. Actually, let's use this to set up rocks. Because I think rocks stay into the next fight. Nice. I guess we'll go hard low kicks in case he psychics again. Yeah.
She's very excited to see us, so.
Double unknown.
I can tell there must have been some very interesting smells and sounds. She was basically like, so.
It's hard to keep them all at a high level with the EXP shares. It's because you specifically need EXP alls and not EXP shares. Because EXP shares will split the experience. Whereas EXP alls just give 20% of a participant's EXP points. So if you have 5 of those, it stacks up to anyone in the party is getting the same amount of experience whether they killed something or not. And then it's actually fairly easy to stay on top of levels, honestly. Like, the things I'm battling right now are level 128, and everything in my party's level 150 at least. Which I think actually means I'm even on par with a gym leader that could potentially be on this floor. It's either a boss on this floor or a gym leader at 170, and I don't remember which one it is.
Is it gonna suffer? Is that something you have to like genuinely be worried about?
Also, lures are really important, Torch. I'm not sure if you've used lures a bunch, but lures increase the amount of double battles that you get, which means that you're killing basically an extra Pokemon for each floor slot, and that experience really starts to add up, even if you don't have VXP shares, honestly, but especially if you do. You take lures often? Okay. It was definitely something that I didn't super understand when I first started off, so I just wanted to make sure. I think I'm gonna take the big nugget. The X defense is appealing, but I think I'm gonna take the money.
And I guess also just because you're not doing it all the time, you want to double check, right?
It's actually not the thing I meant to use first impression on. I meant to use it on Alakazam, so this Gengar might take a huge hit here. I meant to go down and not up. Oh, never mind, I had speed.
Now I'm really tall. Okay. Also, you guys, I have a problem. When I'm handwriting things, I have to put my face.
Yeah, ghost types are definitely hella good early on.
And it's been like really bad for my posture.
I'm gonna grab a lure.
And I don't know how to make it.
Archeops.
Not handwrite stuff when I can avoid it.
Interesting.
When I'm taking notes in class, I have to handwrite it. When I am doing like written test, I have to write it. You know.
Let's
Or like the cheat sheet.
leave low kicks in, and then get Tinkaton out. So I can first impression you and fake out you.
My hair looks nice. Definitely like anti-frizz.
I don't know if you can get ability capsules. I don't think you can. I can probably kill this with a sucker punch, but there's like kind of no reason for me to.
Oh, that's true. But even for just like my normal writing, I noticed it in class the other day, and I'm just like a lot more like hunched over.
And we'll just use the Gigaton Hammer. Archeops hits pretty hard, so I just kind of want to kill it and get it out of the way. I guess I could have tried to catch it, but it seems like a kind of weird starter, honestly.
I took out my
Like Archeops is a lot better once it's already an Archeops. Hello! Let me make sure I'm healed first.
Oh, apparently people cheated on that test too. Like, I don't know who they were cheating from. Nobody was cheating from me. I just thank God nobody was on either side of me. Oh my God. Oh, the anxiety I would have if there was someone literally on either side of me. Like, yes, thank you. They're like a nice sparkly purple. They have like a metallic, like rainbow sparkle to them. Like, it's so pretty, but oh, see in there. On this hand a little bit. I'm having a hard time. Wait, does it match my top? My nails match my top.
Yeah, I think the only other way you can really change abilities is just to catch something of a different ability and then start with it differently.
I'm so very tired.
I might take the big nugget again. I think it's worth it to just stack money right now, so I have a bunch of money going into the final floor, so I can make sure I'm healed and stuff.
Wait a minute. I see my cup. I'm pretty sure that's
Tinkaton is a little interesting for me to kill, actually. I think I'll stay in with you, and then probably use my own Tinkaton to kill this Tinkaton.
I used to have it in the kitchen, but I don't have the plants, but now I have little plants. There's 3 of them. They came together, so I have one that's like...
Gonna be honest, Axe Kick into my own Gigaton Hammer probably kills this. But I have, like, absolutely no reason to risk low kicks right now heading into the boss fight here.
Oh, you know what? I think the 3rd one is still over in the kitchen. I think I just had 2 in there. That's what it is. Those were the taken
Kinda sucks I have to use another Gigaton Hammer here, but whatever. I'm getting a heal after this next battle anyway, so I think it's okay. Look at my low kick. Low kicks. That makes sense, you know? I didn't think about that, but that's fair. Honestly, I think I'm gonna reroll. It's been a while since I've done that. How's it going, CG? Good to see you. Okay, that's not terrible. Yeah, when I picked up low kick and low kicks could learn it, that kind of just checked out if I'm being honest. Ew, tough Tinkaton. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just gonna stay in for a sec with this. I also love low kicks. It has proven to be a beast in this run, too. I mean, that's fine. That'll hurt. But I could agree with that. Nice. I think even if I think I can set up a curse and then still outspeed this. But I'm gonna set up one more because I'm still kind of taking a lot from a Gigaton Hammer. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous about the last 20 floors. I at least know about the refresh thing, so hopefully my team's good enough to just get through it. But I am a little nervous about it, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I think oh, that heal might have actually just put it out of range. That heal definitely put it out of range. I'll just go for another one anyway, because it could just be paralyzed here. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even see that it speed boosted, but I would have been fine to take it out from there. Yeah, I've heard the final boss is a little ridiculous. I still need a couple of things to go my way in order to feel a bit more confident about it, but...
I've never been in that situation. I only lived with roommates, like, in the dorms.
Ooh, new Vivian. Okay, I don't super have an answer for SCAV anymore. I would have kind of assumed Bug Buzz was a spread move, honestly. I'm gonna protect and get up rocks, and then I'm gonna figure out what to do with this Escavalier, I guess.
kicked out of the kitchen, so unlurk for a bit. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Hi, Max. It's good to actually talk to you. Exactly. I know how it can be, and then especially with family, it's like, oh my god, just get out of my way. Like, just let me cook. And you can very easily get too many cooks in the kitchen in our house because we have
Interesting.
Yeah, the kitchen. It's really good for like one person to be in at a time.
I think I'm gonna take the big nugget here because I would actually rather probably prefer to not have double battles right now. Scary.
See a cooking stream again when, actually?
Whenever I can get the camera back. It's just went over there.
Literally anytime I'm not using it, you're free to.
I've just been using it a lot.
That's fair. I sure have. You could potentially do like a cooking stream on a Thursday or something though. Like before I get home from class.
Maybe,
And then eat it when I get home from class.
and then we could eat it.
Well, it seems like you really like doing it. People really like watching it. I really like eating it. And I like seeing you motivated to like want to cook again, you know?
Yeah.
Because you really like cooking.
Yeah.
So it has sucked to like see it not really be something you like as much anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it.
That's fair.
I feel like you do still like it, you just have to find it again.
Yeah. Yeah. Have I gotten any shinies? No, not yet, but thank you for reminding me that I have a bunch of eggs. I'm trying to spread out the eggs to when I'm actually like streaming it and stuff, but...
I'm glad that you're trying.
Wow, that didn't kill.
I totally understand though. Imagine jobs just like paying people all the wage.
I might use the protect here just to be safe.
Like the job that I used to have, I don't know how anyone was supposed to survive off of that. They like covered her rent.
Oh my god, Will-O-Wisp. That is huge. Okay. That's extremely exciting, actually. I think Gengar learns that, and that is absolutely massive for the final boss. It's Gengar, right? Yeah. I think I kind of want to keep Spite in case I'm able to spite away the final boss's like recovers and stuff. That would be funny.
Especially because like now I don't have that job anymore and I make way less money, so. But it's like I don't have to commute and I don't have to like put that wear and tear on the car and stuff. Oh, no. Oh my god. I get like $2. Still $6 higher than that. That's insane. It is so insane to me that they think they can just like hike up the cost of like not even just the cost of living, but just the cost of like housing to a point where like nobody can afford it. Who is moving into these apartments and these homes? These new apartments by us, a studio apartment is like $2,000 a month. I would like to know who can afford that. And if you can afford that, like why are you moving into a studio apartment then? Do you know what I mean? It just blows my mind. Like I can't.
I don't actually think Dark Pulse kills from here.
Afford that for that small of an apartment. I don't care how nice it is. Like I don't care what the amenities are.
Single target Icy Wind should still be able to pick this off. I don't think double target Icy Wind would have.
Sleeping quarters in their living quarters.
Nice. Okay. You have a Vivian and a live bard.
So fake.
I do love Vivian, but I love Vivian when it learns powder, specifically.
What I've said before, that it should be illegal for a studio apartment to make more than $1,000. And $1,000 is so pushing it. Because a studio apartment is meant for a person to live in on their own. And
I've heard pickup is also completely busted in this game.
that much money. Because they want you to have 3 times the rent now. So that means 2 times the rent. Or 2.5 times the rent, whatever it was. Just suddenly they all agreed, oh, it's going to be free now. It's like, who's making $4,500 a month and then wants a studio apartment?
I need to remember that Low Kicks has an item.
Plus utilities, yeah. No, that's crazy.
Like, does Low Kicks have that item?
I mean, that's like
Reg Ice has that item. Reg Ice has the item where I just make money based on the amount of damage I do. Oof.
To downgrade. And that would be the cheapest that apartment ever costs. You know? Nowhere. I mean, location is definitely key.
Probably gonna take the X attack. I guess I actually probably want the lure, right?
Yeah, no, Texas doesn't count. Texas is much cheaper in terms of housing, for sure. But I mean, like, at what point is that going to be affected by, like...
Yeah, I mean, it probably in hindsight doesn't really give as much money as it seems like it does, but honestly, any amount of money generation in the middle of the run is nice.
Like, at what point does that drive up y'all's housing costs?
Oop.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what's happening here. Everyone's moving from the Bay Area to Sacramento, and it's all up and coming this and up and coming that.
God, Low Kicks is just so fucking good.
Find shit out of everything.
Like, I've been hyping this thing up since, like, the first run I ran into this thing, but, like, Low Kicks is just goddamn amazing.
For these giant fucking concrete boxes of however many
I
apartments.
think I'm gonna take a calcium on
I've seen a lot of Cali plates. Yeah, I'm curious. Has
Red
have you seen an
Jays.
impact on it at all? And I mean, granted, if you're not like house hunting,
It's
or,
BO.
you know, paying attention to it or whatever enough that you would notice it, but I've always.
I don't really have a great
you
answer
know,
for this anymore.
this was my tier first apartment, so.
Go, Tinkaton. Go, Tinkaton. Smash it with a hammer. Could probably use that PP up on Gigaton Hammer, honestly. Okay.
Like already have a job like really lined up, and you have some amount of like savings to do. I don't know.
So we have a chance at both Gmax Gengar and Mega Gengar heading into the final stretch of this.
For all of them to get out, right? More for us, for real. Well, it's like there are people who live here that like don't even like California.
Yeah. I don't even think I need any XP balance at this point, because like my team's pretty balanced already. Like everything's between 166 and 168.
That are just a couple hours away.
So I think I'll take a super lure actually, just to make sure I stay on top of experience. It's like I actually had a plan for this and I don't remember what it is, and it's absolutely just Exeggutor coming in and Sire Shocking it and killing it. Yeah, I mean, it's still a roll to get a Mega Stone or a G-Max Mushroom or whatever it is. But, like, at least I have those available as an option on the last 20 floors.
For sure. How are you liking Seattle compared to Florida? That's like a very different change, you know, weather-wise. You know what I mean? Going from like sunny, like mostly here to overcast.
So rocks are pretty good, huh?
Is that why you moved there though? I know some people are really into that kind of weather. Definitely. Absolutely. Well, and then I feel like Chip and Joanna put like Waco on the map. Texas.
I think I'm just gonna use a Sucker Punch here and kill this bee.
Forget now.
And then I'll just waste the Stealth Rock PP, I guess. Yeah, I didn't either. Stealth Rock's pretty good anyway, but I just kind of wanted to stick them around and see how long they end up staying for, and it seems like it's a while.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Do I need to heal anyone?
For sure, are the reason anybody knows.
It stays for 10 turns, nice. Thank you.
Or that call.
Well, X speed.
That's still not even as well known.
Hello, Katie. Okay, so if a resisted first impression did that much, I'm willing to believe a Sucker Punch probably kills. But like, I might as well go Regi something off him, right?
I personally love humidity. My ear is dry in a way that I just because my hair will get frizzy, you know?
Did the rocks go away before this gym battle? It looks like it did. Okay, that's good to know also.
And I mean, granted, I don't like being like sticky all the time, but
I don't really trust you to not just go straight for Mega Horn. That's also fine.
I was just like,
You might have guts.
like, okay.
My beloved,
This is not what I
don't do me like this.
like. I expected my hair to not be cooperating whatsoever. I don't know what I thought my skin would do. It was just a lumping in. Alright.
Wait, what? What? Why'd their first impression fail? I mean, it wasn't gonna do anything anyway because it's like a quad resist, but why did it fail?
Probably must not have been paying attention.
Terrabug Spidops is actually a little scary.
Yeah. I know, we're all just like Talia. It happened so fast, none of us could even say your name fast enough. Yeah, Talia hates me, I know. I like to think of it as a love interruption. She has to notice you to want to interrupt you, right? It's just funny to do it to you once, Crunch. Well, it's funny too, like when Torch accidentally interrupted mine earlier. I mean, I could have very easily just deleted it, but a mood though. Crunch.
Okay. So rocks are pretty good, huh? Again, I feel like at -1 I still probably kill with a Gigaton Hammer, but like, there's nothing this Masquerain or Mothim are gonna be able to do to a fucking Regice. I mean, for the Bug Trainer, yeah. I mean, if I would have right into really anyone else, I guess it would have been slightly worse, but... And that's why you don't go Hereford Executor on a Bug type. I like to imagine that using Gengar heavily in this fight will incentivize it to Mega Evolve. I don't think that crit mattered, by the way.
It had to be like a horror then?
Swarm boosted first impression. Get out of here.
We're chatting forever, man.
I mean, I guess you could theoretically Spore me, right? That's the thing I need to be worried about most. Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured it wasn't actually like that, unfortunately. Defense, attack, doesn't matter. Masquerain dies to rocks. So I miss this turn? Is that how that works? I'm not actually sure how that works. Okay, I do miss. Then Lokix comes out, also dies to rocks. And Parasite comes in and also dies to rocks. Okay, the power of Stealth Rock. Especially against an AI that switches this much. And also the power of getting Katie on floor 180, I guess. Let's be real.
Do you know what I mean? Like, at least honor the people's time and let them, like, see the fucking thing. And then just be like, we've definitely had other interest. I mean, okay, the only thing that's good about this, though, is at least you didn't pay an application fee. Do they do that in Canada? They probably don't. Here they make you pay an application fee per person, you know? So at least they didn't have you go through all that and distribute it to somebody else and they knew they were going to. You're over it by now about how to.
When is the next important fight that I need to worry about?
It's like to check your credit or something, Torch. I don't know. Just some other bullshit capitalism thing that they charge you because everybody charges it.
192. Okay, thank you.
And it's for like
182.
anyone
Okay.
that's over 18 that live in
Thank you for clarifying.
So, like, if you had a kid that like just turned 18, they basically
So just everywhere from here then. In that case, I'll probably take a next special.
And it's really stupid if you're like applying to it.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
As if, like, you make this
Well, that's a bad opening matchup.
and working with CS is just a prank every day. It's safe.
Oh, that's a bad opening move.
Like, I feel pranked. But, like, what I was taught about this country growing up, I didn't see how it actually is. You know? This is the credit check fee. This is the income check fee. This is the pet insurance check fee. This is
I didn't even check to see if this had a Lumberry. It does. It's fine. Thankfully, it only had one Lumberry. I could have tried to burn this, I guess.
Premium walkthrough fee, stop!
I'm a little worried about this thing doing a bunch of damage to me, but I think I can get one curse up and then roost.
Yeah, it made it really hard to work in an elementary school, I'll tell you. There were certain grade levels where I was like, please don't make me work in this grade level because, like, I will shit all over it. I'm like, please don't put me in 3rd grade or 5th grade. They will butcher the indigenous people of our country, and then they will really glorify, that's in 3rd grade, and they will really glorify in 5th grade the explorers that, like, came here and, like, found America. Fucking God.
Don't go.
Oh my God, stop. Okay, hold on. I didn't mean to still have that tag up. I did actually mean to put my city tag
Well,
back
that's even
up.
worse.
That was up for Hades, though.
I can probably Will-O-Wisp on a switch, but I think a Shadow Ball is just safer damage.
But yeah.
Okay,
Well, then he, like, took us on a boat back down the river.
I think I still kill? Nice.
I want to say 2 to 3 on average? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Ooh, Terra Bug Drapion. That did a lot. Okay, calm down. Let's get rocks up again. That's perfectly fine. I don't think another Venushot kills from here, or another Gigaton Camera kills from here. Okay. Special attack. Attack. That's fine, because I outspeed still. I probably could have gone for a Draining Kiss there, but I'm playing that safe, because that Drapion's scary.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, I cried too. Yeah. And I think we just have to go on to the line.
Okay.
I think Crunch is maybe just trying to not include
Another Terramon, Terra Arachnid.
Like, I think my reaction was just a lot of like, what? Oh my god, what? Do you know what I mean? Like, there wasn't too much more than that. What do you mean? is I think what happened. Does it, if you watch the clip, does it like take you after?
Okay, it already outsped me anyway.
Because like maybe there was more and I just don't remember. I can't fully remember. It was like, oh, Vex, enjoy dinner. Driven history class was pretty bad too.
That's an annoying crit.
Oh, yeah, they. Stuff like in a row like that, but they definitely come back to stuff if you were younger, you know. Exactly, clip show where he is. I got you. definitely a lot of what do you mean I can go? Oh my god, yeah, okay. The reaction of like not having to fight.
Okay.
I almost walked up to try to talk to him and I was like, bitch, you better just go through the door before he changes his mind.
Are you sure you don't want to fight?
Right? Like what?
I can throw down if you want. Alright, we beat Aaron. That was hard. Holy shit.
That was your reaction too?
Ooh, we get a PP max as a reward? Okay, first things first. The combined cost of a full heal and a hyper potion is about 7,000, which seems worth it.
To realize I said, oh.
But that would be not that much actually.
Oh. It cut that off so early.
I might as well just buy a forest star for you. I think I can hyper potion.
Banger of a song. That was very accurate. Crunch, thank you so much.
Yeah. I can hyper potion Gengar, but I need a max potion Tinkaton.
I was. And I didn't think but like, okay, I will say there's something about getting credits on a non-fight that almost
I'm almost tempted to take a rare candy here.
Good as it would have felt if you did beat him.
But I kind of want a PP max Gigaton Hammer, and I think this is going to be my only shot to do that.
Like it was a relief that I had to fight him, but then it also felt like I like didn't earn it or something, because I didn't have to fight him. I think the thought process is you've already done it 9 times before. I mean, I get it, but do you know what I mean? Well, dissatisfaction, yeah. That's basically it. Like, it's like, I got credit, but it felt like I didn't do anything really on that run. I wouldn't have even beaten him on that run if it gave me credits. That's how it felt. I knew it wasn't like my best build. I knew I was like out of a...
You cut a Mars Shadow,
you know
nice.
I mean? Like, I knew it wasn't going to be my best Hades fight, so...
Definitely glad I PP maxed Gigaton Hammer, because that's absolutely Tinkaton's best offensive option.
Well, that was like the one Souls boss that I pushed off the bridge on accident, and then it said I killed him, and I was like, oh. I thought you were going to make me actually like hack down his HP. You know? It just didn't feel as satisfying doing it that way. Sure, but I think the credits hit harder that way. It's like more of a surprise, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, it just didn't feel as earned.
Well, either Ice Beam, because I do use a bunch of against pressure.
I don't know. I can't
Bertha. Okay.
my feelings about it.
Well, that's a terrible fucking matchup.
You know, okay, that makes sense. There are a lot of bosses that do that.
You gotta predict a ground move, right? Yeah. Youch.
Oh, I have an ad coming up. So do you want to take a break?
I'm in the middle of a very hard battle, but I can do it
What's the
after.
battle?
Sorry. If I would have known, I would have waited on this. Bertha, the ground type trainer, that's a little awkward.
I think I will just take the break.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a break when I can, but...
Like, I mean, you don't even have to. Arena.
Hey Crunch, how's it going? Yeah, I am.
From that perspective, I can appreciate it more. Because it just felt like...
Youch. Calm down.
As the gamer that I didn't do... You know what I mean? I knew that wasn't my best run. I think that maybe is what it was for me. I knew that wasn't my best run, and I knew I wasn't going to beat him on that run, and that is what felt like I cheated it or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know it doesn't really
Yeah, thank God that Gliscor is down. That Gliscor was really scary, especially if it just kept U-turning on my team and not letting me get any advantage. I'm fine using a revive after this fight. Zegitor putting in fucking work in this fight. Making me very glad I've kept him on the team until now. Had a solid run last night, died on 80. Nice. That is a good run. Hey, so the Elite Four is pretty fucking scary. I think I just stay in an energy ball again, right? Oof. Still gonna use an energy ball here because I don't want you to get off another double edge. Oh no! I didn't see that it had a reviver seed. I should have paid attention to that. Live the sand. Fuck. Hello? Okay. Not sure what's happening here, but I'll take it. I needed that. Eggy, thank you for that last ditch hit. I'm not sure why you got that off. Also, this is very scary. Because no matter what, I don't know if I'm killing this in one hit. I think hitting it specially is probably better. Okay, good. I was gonna go Tinkaton and Gigaton Hammer, but I know Rhyperior has much better defense. Annoying. Eggy, I would have really liked for you to be here, but... Also, shoutouts to Clear Body, by the way, because I would have gotten dropped twice there. Okay, that was a lot of boosts. Thankfully it went for Mud Slap instead of Muddy Water there. Alright, Bertha down. That one's gonna be a little expensive. I guess not as expensive as I thought it was gonna be. Definitely glad I saved money. Let's keep Eggy up in levels. Okay. I'm gonna sit on this screen and take a break to match up with Bun, even though it's like halfway through her break. I will be back in a little bit with some more of this. I'll run an ad over the break. Thank you for hanging out. We are getting very close to this. This is intense as fuck. Thank you for hanging out, everyone.
It gets out of Stealth Rock! No! Wait. No, that's really bad, actually.
Oh, your team is super weak to rocks. I think you just go Hariyama.
Yeah, Hariyama's bulky. Okay. Break sturdy. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Good job.
Stealth rocks are up, but
Sketch. Okay, I'm still Miracle-eyed, but I got through the Mewtwo.
What? How did that fish steal my block?
Would you rather lose your key?
Oh, we didn't even acknowledge that the last burp was the 69th burp. We just went right past number 69 and straight to 70. Nice. Thank you, Spleet.
We missed the nicest part.
Didn't even acknowledge it.
All of us. No one who knows is the nice
I have no idea how I caught up to that Discord show. I did remember about that. Thanks, Fuji's. Okay, before I wrap up for the... Okay, brings us down to our focus sash, which now means that we have Unburden activated, which means we have double the speed. And I think +2 Terra boosted Poison Jab should be able to go in a little bit here. I'm prepared to do the rest of this fight without Grafii. Yes, this is a good thing. I used the focus sash up right there, which means that I guaranteed lived whatever hit you wanted to go for. And because I used an item, I activated my ability Unburden, which now doubles my speed. So basically I'm +2 attack, +2 speed, and can now just Poison Jab shit down. I have Gunk Shot on here if I'm feeling frisky, but I'm probably just going to click Poison Jab on stuff because I want the damage. I don't think a +2 Poison Jab kills the Starmobile, so there's a chance that we... But I assumed that it was the same at the end. Yeah, it's tough.
Oh, that's awesome. I really agree. Like, it would kill me if, like, people I know, like, way from my past, like, found my stream and were, like, making fun of me or something to the point where I felt like I knew that they were making fun of me to themselves and, like, it made me dial back who I am.
There we go. Okay. I was right. You just have to land. H. Cool. Okay. I think play rough's smarter. It's a guaranteed kill. 'Cause I don't know if Clawitzer lives. So we just go for the play rough. He has to go for a Hydro, which isn't stab anymore because he locked himself into Protean as a dark type.
The tiny fan facing upwards.
That's a good idea.
I don't know where everyone's like this.
Not entirely sure why this opponent is waiting since he can really only click Hydro Pump right here. Unless he's really contemplating trying to go for Dark Flinch. Or Dark Pulse Flinch for a win. Which, I mean, I guess he could do predicting me to want to try to go into Clawitzer. But instead we just tank the Hydro Pump because he's not Water type anymore. Good game.
Alright, we can make it into the gap.
Where's the damn boats?
YOLO ball. That's possible. Did we do it?
Maybe not as bad as the last one, but...
We did it. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, I don't know how we did that. We'll take it.
I didn't see it was 11:51 p.m. I just started doing this and then happened. I feel like if I had planned on doing a Divine Beast today, I probably would have like started with that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't really plan.
I think the ending being somewhat cheesable is okay, as long as
Go whatever direction the wind.
it's not like...
The wild. Oh! Thank you, game. Right there.
So the thing is, you also need it up this high to be able to get through. And there's also a timer. So there's only 7 seconds left. Layer 2 doesn't ever take you into the munchers, but it also feels not great if it does in some spots.
How's it going? Pretty good.
There were times and iterations of this level.
This is Breaking fucking bad, right? What is happening? So many bees are over the floor. Like, whoa, no! This is great. Are you maybe at a point where you can... So, am I good? Because I saved it already. Can I turn it off?
Yeah, you're good. And I'm pretty much at the spot where I can save, so... Okay. So it's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for us for the night. We're gonna look for a raid, and then we are... Okay. I mean, I'm about to die again anyway.
Sorry. Would your stream look better if we turned off this light?
I don't know.
The most ADHD thing I could have killed you with. Will the webcam look better if we turned off this one light? I was really trying to focus about to die. I fucking can't. I'm so sorry.
Alright, we're back. We're about to see how good low kicks can take an earthquake, by the way. If I need to heal before the next fight, it's fine. But the discharge is more annoying. A memory mushroom is pretty interesting here.
Which cheetah you were making food? Wait. I gotta get in work mode though.
Does that mean I should be muting?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be in chat for the rest of this. And with that, we just beat pokerogue without refreshing. 200 floors. That was the highest round I've been up to. Previously it was 145. Yeah, that burn put in fucking work. Oh god damn, that was hard. So the reason I said no refreshes is because there's technically an exploit right now where if you're about to lose a fight, you can refresh before it saves and try the fight again. Didn't have to do that this run, thank god. Oh, yo, I sweated up a storm on that one. Also, you'll get it fried. Thanks, everyone. I'm gonna chill with the daily after this, I think.
Grazio less than 3.